World, what's up? It's been a while. So I decided to make this video real quick because apparently a lot of people don't realize that I quit social media still. Some people think I blocked them, and some people just don't understand why I did it. So I figured let me clarify real quick. So I decided to reactivate my account for a day and then make this video and share it with a few people because I have a lot to say and it can't just be said in one post. And yes, I'm doing this while driving, but it's okay. So yeah, I quit everything. I quit Snapchat, I quit Twitter even now, and Instagram and Facebook. I mean, Facebook was the first to go. First, I'll explain what happened and why I did it. So, you know, I went through some family things this year. Well, earlier this year, it's 2017 now, and there was a lot of things going on in my family, and I was still on social media and distracted. And at one point, I was in Florida with my father, and it's Florida weather and just beautiful sky, and it's just a relaxing time. And he's driving the car, and I'm sitting next to him, and we're just sitting in silence. And I realize, I'm sitting there on my phone, aimlessly scrolling through Facebook as always, and he's just sitting there in silence. And I'm here. I'm supposed to be spending time with him and helping him in his situation and giving him my company. And I'm just, as always, just on my phone like most people do, and just out of habit scrolling through other people's lives, basically, and things that don't matter. And there's a beautiful, view in front of me, and my head's in my phone. And then, it just hit me in one moment. It just hit me like, I'm not here. Like I'm here, but I'm not here. And he needs me, and I'm not here. If that makes sense. And I remember like it in a split second, it hit me, and I just like an epiphany. It was like I shouldn't be doing this anymore. And like a minute later, I texted my friend. Shout out to you. You know who you are. I texted them, and I was like, "Yo, I'm quitting Facebook." And they're like, just like that. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm quitting it. I'm done." And so I started with Facebook, and I still kept Instagram for a while, and then eventually I quit that, and then I quit everything. And it's now 4 months later, because I did this in September, and I feel great, and I don't think I'm ever going to go back to it. What I realize is, as people and as society, like, we spend so much time worrying about other people's lives and things that don't matter. And the more things you spread your focus on and your attention, the more other things suffer in your life. So even at work, I'm supposed to be helping customers and doing this and that. And, I get distracted by looking at my phone, and a lot of people looking at their phones, and they're not giving their full attention to this or that. And, you think that you're focusing, and you think you're multitasking. You think that you're a good multitasker, and you're doing this and you're doing that, whatever, but you're just spreading yourself thin. The human mind can only spread itself in so many different directions before other things suffer. So instead of giving 100% to this and to that, you're giving 20% here, 20% there, and 20% to your phone. And even your media, you're jumping between different media platforms, and at the end of the day, none of it matters. Anybody in your life who's close to you or gives a shit about you, or you should be spending your attention on, they're going to be there, and they're going to reach out to you. And anybody who mattered reached out to me when I quit, and I still talk to the people that matter to me in my life. And if anything, I've been talking to them more. Friends that live halfway across the country, some of them I still need to have shout out, but I talk to them more than I did when I had Facebook. And anybody who didn't matter, they're not going to be in my life anymore, and whatever. So long story short, by doing that, I've been able to focus more on myself. I've been, instead of worrying about what I'm doing, and worrying about how I'm going to spread what I'm doing to other people, and caring about what other people think, and seeking validation by taking a selfie, and getting lit and posting party photos and hoping for comments. Like, doesn't matter. And then the same way that you're scrolling through your feed and other people's party photos are up, and you're just like, whatever, and you just scroll through it. That's how other people feel about your posts. At the end of the day, it sounds cold, but nobody really cares about that kind of stuff. But that's not what really matters. And I'm not knocking anybody in particular. Everybody. I was the worst on social media, so I'm not coming at anybody. I'm just saying in general. So I focus more on studying and watching things that are going to benefit myself, and focusing more on nutrition and my training and myself, and giving more attention to people that matter, and caring more about my family, and every other aspect of my life has now improved. So right now I lost another 15 pounds. I'm studying harder for my personal training test, which I'm taking soon. My training is good. Even though I haven't been able to make my classes as much, I'm still taking time for myself, and I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life right now. My diet is excellent. I've really cut back on sugar and carbs, and I quit dairy, and I'm mentally more focused. Even now, as I'm making this video, I just feel more focused, and my clarity is there. Even when I'm training, my reaction time is faster, and I feel better at work. So long story short, try it. I've actually influenced a few other people to do it, and their life has benefited from it also. So if not quitting it permanently, take a break. Honestly, just deactivate your account for like a couple of weeks, and you're gonna feel withdrawals, and that's because you're hooked on it. So you're gonna feel withdrawals. You're gonna feel like, oh shit, I gotta post something. And just the fact that you feel that way means that it's not good for you. Nothing that you need or you're dependent on is good for you. So try it, honestly. Try it. And anybody who has a business or a brand and you're promoting yourself, obviously do your thing. Promote on social media. I'm not knocking you people. Just the average person, try it out, honestly. Anybody who needs to reach out to me, my Facebook Messenger account is still open, so I'm available if you need any advice on nutrition or whatever, because I've learned so much in the last few months. Like I have so much knowledge I want to share. So anything, just reach out to me. Otherwise, I may never come back. I'm probably never going to come back. So love you all. Just wanted to give you an update. Take care.